before you go, okay, with the head action, everything, watch. She wanted to build her doTERRA business, but her enroller was not helping. Hey, this is Lance McGowan, and I'm going to cover a little email that I got from someone. And this happens, often enough where I want to cover it, and hopefully if you're in a similar situation, you kind of know what to do next time. Or if you know somebody that is, boom, you got this as a reference point. Okay, so she sent an email and said, "Hello, Lance. Thank you for taking the time to reply and offer help to me. Okay, so I signed up under my mom, but she has really no desire to move up." Okay. The team that signed her up are very involved in, shall I say, sign up, but we are not going to reach out to teach you how to grow. That was in quotations. She said, "No, they do not say that, but well, they should." She says, "I am very motivated and I am obsessed with doTERRA." You ain't the only one. Okay. And then she goes on to say, "I've researched so much. I literally cry over the co-impact and sourcing videos and stories." Okay, so my point is, how do I go further? How do I go further, maybe? If I really don't have a team. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but come on, right? No. Okay. She says, "If you have questions from me, please ask. I really want to give you all that I know so that I can improve my skills in education and to fill up everyone's home with doTERRA. It by as helped my family so much." Maybe it all has helped my family so much. There we go. "In countless ways. I do have a few under me, by the way." And then she says and follows up with, "I have also moved into an amazing community that has so many moms and health conscious people. I truly want to share my lifestyle with others. My 5-year-old granddaughter," okay, grandmom's in the house. If you're a grandmother, shout out to you. Okay, she says, "also knows her oils and she has a testimony of her own." That is very true. Grandkids and kids love the oils when they're shown how to use them and they understand the benefits. I will tell you that much. I've seen it. It's awesome. All right. Then she says, "LOL, she loves the new kids line and tells all her school friends." So very cool. That is cool. I wish I would have known about essential oils when I was a little kid. That would have been amazing. And I didn't, so now I'm making up for lost time. Okay, I'm using a bunch of them. Okay, she follows up and says, "Okay, I'm going to shut up now. LOL. Thank you so much in advance." All right, so when I get these emails, basically it looks like she's looking for some more information. I mean, the reality is that I have my team of business builders, I have my own wholesale customers, and so for me to dedicate time to another team would not be in the best interest of both of us in a more mutually beneficial way, if I could say it that way. Basically, it's best to grow where you're planted. And, you chose your enroller, you chose that team, whether it was done mostly on emotion or, based on fact-based or logical reasons, whatever the reason was, okay, the decision was made, and you can refer to your upline listing in your back office or doTERRA virtual office or dashboard, however you want to call it, or you can just work with your enroller or mentor or their mentor's mentor until you find somebody that's going to help you achieve that. There are so many resources available that it's not even funny, and if she's been watching my videos, which it sounds like she has, there's going to be a lot more resources as well, and I'm going to give her some more resources too, because that's just how I roll. And you're going to have these resources as a result as well, because if you're in a similar boat or know somebody that is, then you can basically benefit from the similar question or the similar situation. So I said, "Hi, thank you for reaching out. Sorry to hear about the level of support you're receiving." So this is not the first time I've heard this. Happens, again, often enough. It's not super often, but often enough for me to address this in a video form. And then what I also went on to say is, what I usually recommend for people in your situation is to grow where you've been planted. There we go. So I kind of re-emphasized that with her, even though I already said it to you. Then I said the resources below can help you do that most successfully. So I give her a few different resources. One is the video to doTERRA versus Young Living Biz Training Part 1. Why do I include Young Living? Because that comes up in some people's objections or questions like, "Hey, I heard you came from another company," or I don't like all the bashing or this or that. It's not, okay? It's important to understand where you come from. and the history of where you've come from so that you don't repeat bad mistakes, and so you can implement best practices. That's the reason why, because a generation that forgets their history or past is bound to repeat it, the good parts and the bad parts. So that's why this is covered for those who are like, why you keep talking about it? That's why, okay? You may not like or agree with it, but that's the reason why. Again, I try to provide a reasonable response, even if people aren't reasonable, which you can't reason with an unreasonable person. But let's not get off topic. We're going to stay focused. Number 2 link was the doTERRA versus Young Living Biz Training Part 2. That's right. The number 1 wasn't enough, but number 2 is awesome, and I believe people can learn a lot from that, whether you're a customer or a business builder within doTERRA, because there's a lot of just business acumen or business knowledge that can be achieved from that. And so I also encourage her to review the description area of those videos. Number 3 resource was to reach out to your uplines until someone is willing to mentor you. And then see below. So I actually gave her screenshot and step-by-step directions on how to do that. So I'm going the extra mile because I believe it's important. And those directions were to first log into your back office, which is on doTERRA.com if you're a wholesale member. Click on the team tab up top, okay? Then click on upline listing, and then reach out to each enroller until you get someone to mentor you. Again, I have a screenshot of that, so you're probably like, Lance, I don't know how to do that. I don't even know what the visuals are on. It's okay, okay? So if you have questions, you can email me as well at essentialoilsme@gmail.com, or you can follow the directions here. But just know that it's available, and I think a lot of people may know that, and they're like, look, I connect with you, Lance. I want to talk to you. Okay, well, you're talking to me. Okay, I'm responding back. We're doing the dang thing. Okay. All right, so number 4 resource was doTERRA's policy on placements and cross-line switching. So I do not endorse, do not encourage, looking at another team's wellness advocate and be like, hey, you can come to mine. No. Okay, first of all, it's against doTERRA's policy. And number 2, people need to grow where they're planted. So if they do that, we're good. If they're not, and you're not receiving the support you need, then you need to grow where you're planted. Okay, because you chose them, all right? You chose them. Now you need to keep choosing them, or choosing their mentors, or their mentor's mentor, or their upline's upline, or their enroller's enroller. Okay, that's how it works. Some people may be like, but still, but... Okay, that's how it works. All right, so I have that link to doTERRA's policy because I think that's really important for people to know. And then I said, if you have any other questions, let me know. Boom, that's what I ended with. And then she responded back with, thank you, I will check it out. By the way, love the funny comment video. I was in stitches. Do more. And I'm like, I appreciate when people, give me some feedback on my videos, whether it's constructive. I prefer constructive. Some people give, well, a decent amount give deconstructive, but we ain't gonna go into that. But I appreciate the constructive feedback from people, or just the comments, showing some people showing love, I appreciate, I love you, you know what I'm saying? All right, so she said, have an oily day. You already know I will, and I have. Okay. And then I said, you're welcome, thank you. Which funny video? I have a lot of them, LOL. Okay. At least I think I do. But. And then her response was, she didn't respond. So that was it. That was the end of the conversation. Alright, so what are some lessons learned? Well, if you haven't already guessed, it's grow where you've been planted as a natural solution on how to grow your business in doTERRA if you're not receiving the type of support you need and or want. Ooh, that was breath full of awesomeness. Okay, so that is really what should be done. And that's the best response I can give. I mean, that's the truth, okay? And that's the best response I can give. If you don't believe me, the doTERRA policy, again, we'll cover that. But additional resources for you, because you're like, well, I don't know what to do now, though. Thanks, Lance. You have the free GoPro book, which I'll have a link in the description below. It shows you how to be a professional network marketer, should you want to be that. If not, becoming a wholesale customer is a great option. That's what the vast majority of people do. And so doTERRA has over 7 million wholesale members, and 60 to 80%, depending on which year you look at and behavior of individuals, we'll just say 60 to 80%. We'll just say 80% of people are more wholesale customers. Okay, so that means people find value in the products and they just want to get them at a discount, and that's perfectly fine. I remind people, you don't have to buy the oils every month. You don't have to sell them. Nobody's forcing you to do anything. Nobody got a gun to your head. Okay, you can do whatever you want. It's like yoga. It's flexible. Okay, just stretch it out. All right. Number 2 resource is Rise of the Entrepreneur from Eric Worre as well. He talks about kind of like traditional employment, or traditional industries and stocks, investing, small business, and then network marketing and how it's not perfect. Okay? For the anti-MLMers out there, network marketing is not perfect. There you go. But he does say, and I do agree with, that network marketing is better. And before you go, okay, with the head action, everything, watch the video and try to do so with an open mind. Okay, it's a documentary. It's about an hour long, so the people who, you know, are very impatient or, you know, they always want constant instant gratification, it's not for you. Okay, you got to be patient and you got to put, you know, you have a little delayed gratification, which is a very successful skill set to have. Okay, as well as adaptability. Okay, so when you have those, that documentary, which I will have a link in the description because I value that so much, that documentary, that's going to help. Just get more perspective. I think people are just lacking perspective and reasonability. But if that's not you, right? You're like, no, Lance, I'm down, let's go. Then that link is for you. All right, so number 3 resource is Jordan Belfort, Way of the Wolf, because he talks about a more of a straight line approach to selling. And selling is about offering value and pre-qualifying people so that you're never hard selling something to someone. You're always asking them and building a relationship. And what he mostly focuses on is a little bit of the psychology behind it. So basically you have to know, like, and trust the person, product, and company in order for the action threshold to lower and for you to make a purchasing decision. That is for a house, that's for a car, that is for a network marketing product or a business opportunity. It doesn't matter. The principles still are there because we're still dealing with people and psychology and sales and marketing and all that stuff. So that resource link will also be below if you like reading. If you don't like reading or you don't want to read, then there are videos that are available as well. You can check those out. Just, you know, Google search any of the things I've mentioned already, or YouTube search, hey now, and then, you know, you'll find tons of information on that, and I think that's a next place to start. So other than that, hey, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to hit the like button if you did, hit subscribe for future video updates, and most importantly, this is very important, check out those links in the description below so you can continue to get your learn on. Whether you sell ideas, you sell products, or you sell services, you're going to be able in a good spot with regards to that knowledge, right? That knowledge. And I'll see you in the next video with all that knowledge you will attain. That's right.